Hey Bill, good to see you again. Welcome to Sur-Seal Cincinnati. We'll show you around.
Thank you.
Bill, as we talked about earlier, Sur-Seal Cincinnati, 65,000 square foot on this property, another 60,000 distribution center and bonded warehouse offsite. We're running trucks daily. All the major functions are in this facility. You'll see accounting and finance, procurement, HR, scheduling, and as we move over here, we have estimating, quality, business development, customer service, all the major functions that are supporting not only this site, but all the operations. Here, our director of HR, finance, CFO are here, controller, director of IT. So we're splitting all the major functions between the factories so everyone has access to the people they need when they need them. And this is our solutions engineering lab that also houses quality, and they play obviously different functions. Here our solutions engineering team is working directly with our customers, working on new materials, trying to solve problems, trying to figure out why something is happening. And over here is where they're getting all the ability to get the data. So here's an Instron where we're doing peel, shear, and tensile elongation. We also have an FTIR scanner. Basically, it's a fingerprint of the product so we know how much neoprene, how much santoprene, how much acrylic, how much rubber, whatever we need to do to be able to prove that it is what it is. We also have a thermal tester, which is very important in our business because our thermal conductivity in a variety of our markets play a huge role. We want to ensure that we have the best product for the application. And then we have a UL testing chamber. As you know, UL, it's a long process, 16 weeks, very expensive. We decided to make that investment here so we can give the customer a thumbs up before we put a product into UL, that if it doesn't already have it when we come with it, that we can give them confidence that they have the ability to pass the UL and get the yellow card. This is our sample center. This supports our solutions engineering lab. As you can see right here, 3D printer, a little CAD table. Over here is really what we're trying to show. That's our laser die cutter right here. This is a perfect sampling process for us. Again, digital, so everything is drawn and laid out in CAD. You can see it is super quick, fast, and easy. Now they're going to take these samples, they're going to make sure that they meet the drawing, and either our solutions engineering team, as you can see, this group right here, they're going to go across the street and they're going to go ahead and put it on the customer's product, and they're going to put it through a UL test. They're going to put it on the Instron. They're going to measure conductivity. These are all the things that we can do as kind of the next level that we took our business to. This is one of our staging warehouses. Because we're running multiple shifts here, 2 shifts a day, we really want to make sure that we have the next job up at all times. Here's our visual management where we're doing visual scheduling out 5 days. So where we have the ability to go grab a job, if somebody needs an expedite, something happens with a die, something happens with one of the jobs on the press, we're able to go right off these shelves right here to this board to keep us moving through the process. As we kind of walking through here, this is the department that is basically pacing the plant. So there's 50 different machines out there that functions. These are the people that are making sure, basically they're an air traffic controller for our factory, if you will.
Yep.
They're working with customer service, they're working with procurement, they're working with our transportation department, and they're ensuring we have the right product in the right place at the right time, so our on-time delivery in full is maximized.
Got it.
Over here we have a wide web slitter, 62 inches. This also has the ability to laminate in line. Here is a wide web laminator, just like you saw in Charlotte, where this machine can do heat assist, it can slit, it can sheet in line. As much as we can do in line to get it press ready is what we want to do. This is new to the facility here about 9 months ago. And then of course, our lathe slitting department is right here. This is where we're taking big logs of foam that you see here, and then we're dropping it over onto a lathe slitter, just like you're going to a deli counter. It's indexing. You can see product coming off there right now.
Yep.
And that's exactly what we're looking for. Everything is self-encapsulated. We get great yield, super safe, and they can also pack the product at the same time. It's also digital with memory. So this is our laser inspection machine. It is very integral to our process here. It's manned every shift that we're open. You can see from the machine capability, what it's doing is it's taking all the measurements that are critical to the customer that we agreed on, and we're gonna make sure that before we make a second part, that everything about this part is good. You can see the scan happening right now. In a few seconds, it's gonna pop on the board. It's gonna be just like a stop sign, green, yellow, red. If we're green, we're good to go. If any of the other two functions, we're trying to figure out what happened to make sure that we get green everywhere. And you can see now we hit green everywhere, we're good to go.
Okay.
You can actually see our productivity boards right here. This is all the plant metrics that our site director, plant manager, leads use. This updates every 2 seconds. It's telling us what we're doing, why we're doing it, what we're doing it next. It's another great way to visually tell people how to prioritize what they're doing. Here's some auto despoolers that are chopping hose to length. We do a lot of hose converting here for the medical industry. Very important. These are all automated machines. You can see another one over here. As we move into this side of our shop, these are really huge difference makers in our processes. These are wide web machines that also can laminate, and I'll show you that in a minute over there. But what these machines can do is they can take wide web material in roll form, and that head will rotate 360 degrees. For the ultimate yield, one person drops it right in the box, and these are 200-ton presses. This is really a difference maker for this facility. You see we have 4 of them throughout the shop. This is probably the most unique piece here. This was built in with a custom 65-inch laminator off the back, and this is a 36 by 36-inch head. So a huge platen surface, the biggest tonnage we have in the factory. Everything is done in line into a box. The most efficient process, best yield that you can get is off these presses, these CNC presses right here. Lastly, we also have some CNC cutters where digital knives are doing either big parts, small volume, or nesting, where they can run automatically, lights out, make perfect parts as that operator can move things in and out. So we're getting to really the meat and potatoes of this plant. Our flatbed die cutters and our rotary die cutters. Over here, we have 4 rotary die cutters. This is a very high-end servo rotary here, where it's doing precision parts, small parts, very fast, with camera inspection systems on it. And it's 13 inches wide, like most of our 3 or 4 rotaries are over here. And as we get over here, our Preco flatbeds, these things are running 18 hours a day. We're actually able to move product from plant to plant because we have the same equipment in both plants. And you can see right now, we're running anywhere from plastic to foam to rubber. And these are finished parts into a box, ready to go. Over 30 flatbed die cutters in all of our locations, and over 20 rotary die cutters. So this is really what we do all day long. This is our finishing part of our business. And of course, if our customer needs something special, we'll walk over to the specialty area and show you what that looks like. And this is our specialty area. And this is where what we want to do for our customers is we just want to make sure that they get it exactly the way they want it. And you can see they're putting multiple parts in a bag for sub-assemblies for our customers to go into their units, make it simple, install kits, anything to do that will make their process easier, where they don't have to go count, they don't have to go find things, they're ready to go. And this process is value add for our customers, and we want to make sure that we're the easy button for them. This is another place where we show our value added, where if they want it a certain way, we're going to give it to you that certain way. That's good to see quality and a lead working together to making sure we got the right product. They're probably looking at blemishes or colors or things of that nature. You know, obviously everything we're trying to do as work as a team. Second shift is just coming in right now, and there's a technical person right there who runs the Preco department. We also have great guys in the die repair shop right there. They're making sure everything is press ready for our team. Here's a lot of our manual presses right here, where small volume, big parts. But for our best customers, that's one of our things is, you know, we're going to be there, the big volume, the small volume, and the volume in between. We want to make sure that they know that we're here for them. Good night, guys. Have a nice night.